I actually didn't show you the now playing screen as well. You can see that's scrolling. Eventually it'll times out, but if you've got power plugged in, it'll stay on there. I quite like that. It's kind of a now playing, shows you the track that you're playing and how far you're up to into it. Okay, so this is the dock. So this is for connect up to TV via, it's got remote control and you can connect up via HDMI or cable. So let's see what's in here. The first thing we've got is a neat little remote control. You can see there. So we've got the transport controls, volume, back, and buttons there. I presume this emulates the old Zune pad. So we'll try that in a moment. We've got a charger, not much use to me, wrong plug format, but let's see. Then we've got the actual cradle itself there. So we've got some sticker on here telling us to use the correct plate, because in here are adapters for a Zune 4 and a Zune 30, Zune 120. So I could use my old Zune in there. So the port's got USB on one side, looks like the aerial for the radio. We've got HDMI, optical, and an AV port, which I guess is for the component output, and then of course where the Zune slots in. Then in the box we have a setup poster, and then in here I think we have the cables. Let's have a look. Okay, so we have a HDMI cable. It's pretty good. We don't normally get those included in this kind of thing. A Zune branded HDMI cable. We have the other output cable, which goes in the back of the port and has got your video and your stereo on there as well. So what we'll do now is connect it up to my TV and we'll see what the UI looks like. So there's the Zune plugged in there. I like the way the little Zune logo starts up there. So that's connected up now. So we'll see what comes out on my TV in a moment. The Zune connected at 720p, and the UI looks pretty much like the Zune does, minus the browser and the games and the apps. Go to music. I can do songs, genre, pretty much everything that you would expect. I can play that. The audio goes through my receiver. I've got the usual things like I can do the favourites and shuffle and repeat. Now, what is nice on this is the now playing screen, so let me leave that running. Now let me get an artist that I've seen with the backdrop on. So you've got the extra background on there. I've seen a few artists that the Zune seems to know about and fills that in for you. really like that. So that's a really, the dock is pretty good for that. So that's into music. So we can go all the way back and we can go artists and songs, and as you would on the Zune. So go to videos. I can play a demo video here. Let's have a look at that. Which is resuming as well. Or I can go to the recorded TV file we were playing before. And that's recorded TV. So it does look a bit liney, but I think I've seen that on the Zune, my Zune 30 as well. It's just the way that DVB-T gets converted, but it's working there okay. I'm going to have to try some HD content on that. Let's have a look at pictures. Well, it looks a bit grainy there, but again, once you get into the pictures, that's fine. That's really nice. Really nice UI on there. And I wonder if I press play, whether we can get the slideshow going. Maybe not. Very good for showing your photos off. The radio we've got on there, obviously no HD radio here in the UK. We use DVB-T, we use DAB, sorry, but the radio does work on the Zune. Podcasts as well, so let's listen to the Custom Integrator show.
A whole lot of people in it, so I don't know, it's just
it's pretty good for playing podcasts as well.
Once again.
Yeah.
And since we're more or less a Microsoft-centric show, I thought I'd delve right into some of the things that went on.
So it's pretty basic. There's no, like I said, there's no apps, there's no internet or anything else, the social side of things. It's just a player, and but it does, it does exactly what it's meant for. You can play the content, and I do think that the now playing is pretty nice on here. How it finds the background art and just makes it look a little bit different, not as bland as some of the other now playing screens. So that's the Zune HD. Very nice device. The only thing I wish it was a forward. It'd be perfect for me. I really like the device, and a lot neater than carrying around the old Zune, and certainly smaller than carrying around my phone. But it's not a phone. The dock is pretty good as well. I like that. That's pretty well a nice way of using the Zune connected up to your TV. I really need to try some HD content on there, so I'm going to do that. I'll find some 720p content and give that a try. And the remote, very nice as well. But interesting, the remote there, you've got the Zune remote, and there is the Apple TV remote. Slightly bigger, but you can get the idea anyway. And of course the whole dock is a great way of getting content on there, because this will wirelessly sync with my MIDI center PC. So I could automatically send content down to it and kind of using it as an extender. But I want to try some HD content before I do that. So thanks for watching this video. Look out for some more on the Zune and keep check on the site, digitallife.com. Thanks for watching. See you. Bye.